Hello and welcome to High Rollers DnD weekly stream, which is the weird name. We should probably think of something better to say at the start. Thank you all once again for joining us. I hope you enjoyed last week. I am Sherlock Humes, the Dungeon Master for High Rollers, and today we are playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Woo! Yeah! So I've got my wonderful group of players with me. Yet again, we have. We'll start from this side this time. We have Matt. Say hello, Matt.
Hello.
We have Katie.
Hello.
We have Trot. And we have Kit. And we are playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, as I mentioned. Those of you who joined us last week know that things ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. We are going to be jumping straight into the action.
Just a bit.
Just a little bit of a cliffhanger with a murderous spirit. Cam Buckland.
17.
17. Elora.
14.
14. Trelly Belly.
18.
18.
People are not going to use the real
Trelly
name,
Belly.
are they?
Yeah, Trelemar.
We said Trelly
loves
Belly.
green.
Trelemar
Fine.
Alith, also known as Trelly Belly.
Is it Elise?
It was Trelly Belly because I was the most overweight member of my.
When you were a young drow
Yeah.
in the temple being trained.
And they
It's
used
a bit of a
to
nickname.
poke fun at me,
Yeah,
and
but-
that was it.
Oh.
And that's
I
when you
thought, fuck the lot of you.
And
I'm
that's
going
when you
off.
started just 20 sit-ups
That's why
every
you left.
morning.
Yeah.
Does that
get
engage
shredded.
beast mode though? If we call you that enough, will it like trigger you?
Yeah, I'll
to
be like
just
Wolverine.
rage
I'll just
out?
go like feral. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
I will bear that in mind.
Cam Buckland.
Oh
Hey.
God.
He doesn't give a fuckland.
So I'm going to immediately go into a crouch scenario where I'm hiding behind the sarcophagus and I'm going to crab my way to the back
Crab.
and try and reach in and grab the mace. I'm going to smash her bones with the mace inside the sarcophagus.
Dude,
Jesus
no,
Christ.
that's
Okay.
her daughter's.
You.
Is it the daughters?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't think of that at the time.
Oh no!
The mace shatters, and the spirit howls. An ethereal.
I think that worked.
haunting-
Cam!
I've got this hideously angry, and it echoes around the chamber. Her eyes just turn on you, and
Yes!
Now we can all leave.
the white embers that were once there turn crimson. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I don't really know.
That was her daughter!
No, please, can I want to talk to her. I don't want to do any fantasy. Please. We don't mean you any harm. We think that there's something to do with this weapon that is causing your daughter's spirit to feel uncomfortable. I don't know.
You can make so you would have had advantage because you are high elf and she knows that.
Yeah, I was thinking
Unfortunately, because of the actions of him, you would have had disadvantage, and those cancel each other out. So it is
So
just
a regular roll.
persuasion check.
Okay.
False.
Fuck you, Buckland.
So what do you think Juto would do? Do you think that you would try and go with the fake it plan?
It's up to you. What would
Depends
you
if
do?
you're brave enough.
What would your instinctive reaction be? You got the circlet.
To just leave you to
Fair
your
enough.
fate.
I can see why.
Idiot.
Just break the circle. I think breaking things is a
No,
I'm not listening to you.
break shit.
I think of all the things we need to break here, it's the mace that you're swinging around
Or
like nobody's
Cam.
business.
made of
Just
iron.
break- Like you literally just desecrated the girl who was killed by the mace, which is the reason why the queen is angry, and now you've just like smashed her bones up even more. Why don't you
It's
just
really bad.
pee on it as well? Jesus.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Don't give him ideas.
Okay.
Moves through you. So her body just kind of goes like,
Oh, that's a weird experience.
and it vanishes behind the column. She actually seems to pass straight through it.
Should that hurt?
20 to AC.
Yeah.
Okay.
It hurts. Oh boy.
That hurts. I don't have much HP.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
It is a 3.
Right. You take 4 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
but your maximum HP is reduced by 4.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Good. As she passes through you, it feels like your very life essence is being pulled with her. Part of your soul is actually dragged behind you, and you have to breathe deeply, and you feel half the man that you once were. Like it's as if
My bulge is
some of what
shrinked
Shriveling
half
in the
the
cold.
size now. Yeah. That's where my soul is, you know. That's where it came
I'm
from.
trying to be serious. Describe it, but I can't. Yeah, you feel like you feel your life vest is just pulled away from you, and it just sucks the life out of you. And yeah, she seems to vanish behind the column and like move through it effectively.
I don't think columns she reappears affect her.
I can't believe you did that.
Okay, try them on.
Ooh.
I think maybe if we keep talking.
Yeah.
Like,
If we roll better, something good might
Roll
happen.
better.
Buckland here, he is a human. He is an imbecile. He does have a floral crotch. The rest of us, we are trying to help.
Okay.
Do you need a breath mint? Is that what?
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self and
Okay.
turn into a goblin
Okay.
and say, "Ha! Fools! I was a goblin all along, and I wove myself into your group to get to the chamber, and that's why I'm killing the daughter."
Okay, so make a deception check for me with
I'm
advantage
Yeah.
because of the spell.
17.
Worse and worse.
Just when I thought he
19.
why,
19.
Why can
Fool! You have been tricked by this creature! And I'm gonna run out the door.
Okay.
Bonus
Yeah.
action, I'm just gonna go to
Yeah.
The dryad. She is of Gulthian, a creature of darkness. She must be stopped. Her ritual has made me weaker. I was brought back here because of it.
Can I hear this from that corridor?
You just about on the fade again. She's just like,
Speak up, love.
The goblin is likely one of her allies.
Yeah, watch out.
She wishes to desecrate my tomb. As I speak, her tree grows in my chamber. If it reaches its full power, a seed will be born, and Gulthian's legacy will not be stopped.
I think everything leads to them being pretty bad.
Can I go over and just smack him right in the back of the head?
yeah, like it's quite funny because the way that disguise stealth works is that he isn't actually a goblin.
No,
his visual
he's a
appearance is
glamour.
so where his head is as a goblin is probably his like abdomen. So you slap him right in the stomach. It's like he gets slapped right in the belly.
Can I just aim above?
Yeah, and that's
goblin?
you
Just
just start
smack.
swiping around. You hit him in like the head and stuff like
Okay,
that.
good.
Probably breaks
Don't
my concentration.
Do things like that.
It's up to you. Yeah, it probably would like if you can maintain it, but it's quite hard to do as you're being slapped.
I'll dissipate the spell.
He just transforms.
What do you reckon?
Don't smash people's bones. Why would you do
You
that?
are a terrible human being.
I didn't really think it through fully.
Yeah.
I
Evidently.
thought that was her bones. And I was like, mash, mash.
That's still
She goes
pretty
away.
disrespectful.
Well, she was a crazy spirit lady. But
She
pretty
was an
evil.
elf.
I think we
She
can
was
understand
fallen
why you
elven
were
queen.
abandoned as a child.
I agree with the
Fucking hell,
drow.
Trevor, Jesus.
I
Okay.
tried to fight back. It's fine. I'm gonna throw from there to
Okay.
the side of its face.
Okay.
Hey, shithead! 21.
Hits first. Is this? Are you going to throw two?
Can I do both?
Yeah, you throw one, and then there's a bonus action.
Yep.
You can throw another one with your second one.
Natural one.
So the first one, oh fucking, and then you're not because as a knife thrower, you kind of like used to do it as a trick where you throw both, but
I was
you're always
really good
aiming
at
at like stationary targets. This is the first time you've tried to do it whilst in a fight,
Right.
And you just kind of and you just panic and it just fumbles out of your hand. But the first
Pretty
one,
scary.
the first one hits.
Human,
So use
torch
the
me.
same, and then it ignites as you close your eyes for a moment. And yeah, treat it as an unarmed strike for now.
Nice.
The flame ignites the creature and it's desperately trying to put itself out. It's still standing, but you tear away chunks of the vines and you can now see it's dangerously close to falling apart. In its last-ditch effort, it tries to grab you once more. How do you want to kill it?
I'm gonna stab it in the crotch.
Where its crotch would have been.
I just nonchalantly, because I was going for my daggers in
Yeah.
the first place, like, and I see it on fire, and I'm looking at Jing, like, and she's like eyeing me up to try and freaking finish this shit, and I'm like, ugh, Jing,
Right in the crotch.
You bit it, and then, but you just, as you pull away, you obviously cut like some sort of vine that was keeping a lot of it together.
Oh.
And the creature just collapses into a pile, slightly burning. The fire slowly dies out, but it just collapses in a pile of blackened vines.
Campfire.
Okay. Cool.
The source of its power is the dick. Figured out.
Watch out!
Watch out! Oh, falling. Collapse! I knew it was going to happen. It was going to happen at some point.
Stop wrecking the set!
Stop wrecking it,
Sorry.
Trot. You're ruining it.
Ruining my immersion!
The first thing that you notice, however, is the enormous black wood tree erupting from the stone sarcophagus in the middle of the room. It splinters the stone as this tree has obviously grown upwards and outwards and has sprouted roots along it. Its wood is polished black, and there are these tiny crimson buds of flowers just beginning to bloom across it. The room feels muggy and thick. There's almost like you can hear this wooden pounding, this beat almost like a heart, but it's not like a sound out loud, it's almost like it's in your head. And you can feel like a wave, like a pulse, like boom, boom, and it's emanating from this tree.
Does it sound like a siren?
Yes, no.
Yeah.
It actually sounds like a beating, but
I've
maybe
got
that there is
tinnitus.
an ethereal noise that sounds a bit like a siren
Eerie.
going on.
I'm going to run at the tree
Okay.
and try and get absorbed into it
Okay.
Oh my god.
so I can save Renwyn.
Okay.
Jane, what are you
Jesus.
doing?
You run up to the tree, and where you saw them get merged in before, you plunge yourself in. You can't quite fully get in, but you manage to peer through, and your vision blurs. The world becomes a strange blur of black and green, blurry images. You can see two figures fighting, one female, one male. They seem to be struggling, locked almost like in a grapple, in an embrace, tearing away at each other, trying to be the one who breaks. You reach in, and what would you like to do? You think that you can probably strike one of them, or you could try and grab one.
I'm going to attack the dryad.
You leap out, and you kind of got half of your body in. You strike out at this female figure, and you can see the hateful face of Golthea suddenly sharpen in your mind.
She's like, foolish creature, be gone. This is my realm.
And she tries to fight you back, but you lash out again with your hands, flailing away. You almost feel like you're not really striking with physical fists, but with actually an extension of your willpower. You can see her get knocked back. And she loses her grip on the male that she's fighting with, and suddenly the face of Renwyn, he's just like, you must go. I will stay here. Like, I must keep her at bay. If she controls the tree, we are done for. Like, please, I must make up for my mistakes. Those innocent lives are mine. Please let me do this. And he's just like, he tries to shove you back. What would you like
Join
to
in
do?
the tree party.
Yeah, I'll go over and touch wood.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw. Juto, inside, you feel the presence of Cam.
I did not need you.
As he does, there is something drastically different about Cam here. His head is glowing. His hair is like golden light spilling away from him.
What?
He radiates hope and courage, and there is something intrinsically very strange. You don't know this. You just feel normal. But to you, this is not Cam Buckland as you know him. This is something else entirely.
What happened to you, human?
For you, my lady. 6.
How do you destroy it?
I just throw the other one
So-
at her crotch, because I think that's the weak point.
Sake.
Right.
It hits her in the crotch and explodes in golden light.
Knew it!
Her form disintegrates, and Renwyn he kind of like, he takes a deep breath, and he's just like, thank you.
Maybe save this for out the tree.
He just shakes his head, he's like, I cannot.
What?
The tree will continue to grow. Its seeds,
Jane, get him.
I must stay here. I need to destroy it from this place.
He seems pretty desperate to stay.
You did kill a lot of people. See ya. And I
He's just like, he looks at you and he's like, I have to make up for what I've done.
Thank you for your wisdom and your penance.
Thank you for giving me a second chance. And he just kind of like drifts out. His form disintegrates. Disintegrates. What's the thing from Harry Potter?
Disapparate.
Disapparate. That's what I was thinking of. Like, he just kind of like turns into smoke. He becomes this essence now. You feel it strangely change. You are both shunted out. They kind of open their eyes, and the tree begins to shrink and it shrivel and die as it just.
We should get back. Also, my bulge is millimeters bigger.
Yes, his bulge is millimeters bigger.
Don't encourage
Cannon.
it.
I can't.
He said it. DM
No.
said it. It's in.
But it's padding. He just pads it more.
An extra
When he levels
sock.
up, he just puts an extra sock in there. Exactly.
Why did you deceive us though? Why did you?
What?
Why did you deceive us? When you just come straight out and go?
didn't.
Oh look, there's a journal.
There was a thing. Didn't you see it? Written right over there. It's crazy. I'm gonna get. Oh, I'm really tired actually. Looking at my wrist. Yeah. Pretty tired. So I'm just gonna go lie down on the bedroll and pretend to sleep.
Cam lies down.
Does anyone want the mace to make up for it? I just like.
No, I don't want to
You
touch
just
that
don't want to
again.
carry it anymore.
Oh, you have not taken a short rest. Yeah, there's something strange about it. You feel it, and there's definitely. It's not just
kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's making me tingle in
I don't
my
want to
funny
touch it
regions.
again. Last time I touched it, no.
Yeah, it's very repulsive to you.
I don't want to touch it.
Hold! Who are you? What business do you have?
Hey.
Hi.
They look at you, and they're like,
Shit.
stay where you are. Don't move.
No,
There's
no,
another
it's
one.
okay. It's okay.
Who are
It's
you?
okay. No, we were traveling here, and our caravan.
Where have you come from?
Good question.
You were coming from Greybell.
From Greybell. We were heading for Talus Val. We just need to gather
There's not been any
supplies.
caravans come through for weeks.
Yeah,
Yes,
you got
because-
raided.
What? Oh,
Our caravan got stopped. Everyone aboard got killed.
They
We're the
like-
only survivors.
the guys who like the other three are kind of staying quiet, but they can't seem to decide on who they're worried more about between you two. We caught her, and we think that she's been killing our people. She's inside. I think she's going to be killed today. You should speak to the marshal and the reeve.
Okay.
The first one you can see is pretty fresh. This must have been the one that they spoke of that was killed recently. It's a young man, quite handsome, kind of like chiseled jaw, wearing sort of farmer's clothing, and you can see he just has these deep claw marks just all over his body. There's very little blood like on his form. The fact that there's not a lot of blood from his wounds indicate that he had an accelerated heart rate. Like he bled out really quickly because his heart was beating ridiculously fast, either through adrenaline or fear or something. With the nature check, you can't think of even things like dire wolves or wargs, which are massive wolves, or bears. These claw marks don't look right. They're very jagged. They're quite widely spaced apart. Also, there's no sign of being eaten. A wild animal would have eaten it, would have taken food away. You know, there's no sign of that on this. Like, this is somebody who was mauled and just left for dead. So we're going to finish there today. Not as much of a cliffhanger this time, but there is a mystery afoot. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, and we will see you next week. Roll on Sunday!
There it is. Hashtag.
Hashtag roll on Sunday.
Bye!
Bye.